The history of Defense and Police Officers' Wives Association, DEOWA, could be traced to 1970s after the Civil War. When the need for welfare and humanitarian responses were on the increase, both for the wounded soldiers and civilians in the hospitals. With the support and encouragement from the then First Lady, Mrs. Victoria Yakubu Gowon, the group began to put in place strategies for the formation of an association, which was later named the Joint Officers' Wives Social Service. DEOWA is a registered non-governmental organization with the main aim of transforming lives of families in the armed forces and police barracks. As a women organization, DEOWA is an affiliate of the National Council of Women's Society, Nigeria, an association that is established to promote and champion the cause of women in Nigeria.
You don't have much to say about it. Only say the Almighty God will work. I will continue to move on with my life, and by His grace we are not going to fail up, because they say if you believe in God, everything is going to be possible.
The organization, amongst other responsibilities, was to assist other charity organizations across the country.
On behalf of the 5 associations, DEOWA, NOWA, and NAFOA and POWA, for your courage, for your sacrifice.
The organization later became known as Joint Armed Forces and Police Officers' Wives Consultative Committee. This was aimed at fostering unity among the officers' wives, the armed forces, and the police. Consequently, the organization was changed to Defense and Police Officers' Wives Association, DEOWA, on the 26th August 1996, with the wife of the Chief of Defense Staff, usually the president of the association. The motto of the organization is unity and dedication. From the date of establishment till date, the association has been headed by 12 presidents as follows: Mrs. Esther Bali, 4th January 1984 to 28th December 1989. Mrs. Mariam Abacha, 29th December 1989 to 16th November 1993. Justice Mrs. Fati Abubakar, December 1993 to July 1998. Mrs. Binta Dagash, 9th July 1998 to 28th May 1999. Malama Fatima Ogohi, 28th May 1999 to 9th June 2003. Mrs. Omolara Ogomudia, 9th June 2003 to 1st June 2006. Mrs. Ruth Agwe, 6th June 2006 to 8th June 2007. Mrs. Alero Azazi, 8th June 2007 to 29th August 2008. Mrs. Folashade Dike, 20th August 2008 to 8th September 2010. Mrs. Apollonia Betinri, 8th September 2010 to 4th October 2012. Hajia Aminat Dupe Ibrahim, 4th October 2012 to 16 January 2014. Mrs. Mary Iyabade, 16th January 2014 to 13th July 2015. Mrs. Omobolanle Olonishakin, 13th July 2015 till date. On assumption of office as the president of DEOWA, 13th July 2015, Mrs. Omobolanle Olonishakin, in an effort to ensure that members are well grilled in protocol, etiquette and administration, the DEOWA president organized a 3-day seminar for members within the FCT. It is on record that some widows of fallen heroes and less privileged women have benefited from the skill acquisition program of DEOWA, which has in no small way boosted the capacity building of the less privileged.
We are training widows of our fallen heroes free of charge. And when you are done with your training, we are not just going to say, go. We're going to make sure we give you trade starter packs to start your business.
Since taking over of the association, DEOWA has done so many humanitarian services under the able leadership of Mrs. Omobolanle Olonishakin, which includes donation of items to IDP camps in Maiduguri, Borno State, mattresses, cartons of noodles, vegetable oil, toiletries, thousands of mats, bags of sugar, plastic buckets and kettles, to mention but a few. DEOWA also visited Defense Medical Center and donated items such as bags of rice, beans, flour, noodles, tin milk, among others. Since taking over of the association, Mrs. Omobolanle Olonishakin organized workshop on etiquette, protocol and administration from 20th to 21st October 2015. Visits to wounded soldiers and widows in Maiduguri.
They are here to see you, to sympathize with you, to pray for you, to appreciate you.
Visit to internally displaced persons camps in Maiduguri. Visit to Defense Medical Center. Visit to orphanage at Gishiri. Solidarity meeting with widows of fallen heroes.
We really appreciate your coming. Thank you very much.
In the educational development of our children, DEOWA has been in the forefront. Just few days ago, DEOWA laid stone for the foundation of 20 classroom blocks at DEOWA Daycare, Nursery and Primary School, Mogadishu Cantonment, Asokoro, which was witnessed by the wife of the Vice President, Mrs. Yemi Oshibajo.
Executive members of DEOWA today, as a foundation stone is laid for the construction of classrooms for the DEOWA Nursery and Primary School. As we are blessed with children, we must make provision for them in every way. The DEOWA Daycare, Nursery and Primary School is evidence of the importance your organization attaches to caring for our children. The education they receive here will ensure they mature to be productive adults. As extra classrooms are being constructed, it is clear that DEOWA does not rest on its laurels, neither is it satisfied on the successes they have already attained, but they are committed to improving the quality and the quantity of care that they so graciously provide. I trust that we will all join hands to contribute generously to provide for the resources required for this project, that they may have new classrooms.
Distinguished guests, permit me to express my gratitude to all of you who have contributed in one way or the other to making this project a success up to this stage. But like all of the truth, we need to keep on asking for more, because we still need funds in order to be able to bring this laudable project to completion.
DEOWA under Mrs. Omobolanle Olonishakin has been touching lives of so many. One could only pray for sustenance of this laudable initiative by this noble association. Thank you, DEOWA. Up DEOWA, unity and dedication.